We are going to the beach this afternoon and we're pretty excited about it. Vivian loves the beach and then Piercy really doesn't care. Actually, Piercy does care. He loves the beach, but he's actually a lot of work at the beach. Most of the videos that I could find about taking toddlers, babies, or small children to the beach were focused on the supplies that you need, and so I almost wanted to avoid that altogether because I know that they're just trying to sell affiliate links and different things. But the fact of the matter is there are some things that you need when you go to the beach. We usually try to keep it light because we've never wanted to be one of those families that are just lugging wagons and 15 strollers and umbrellas and tents and coolers and everything out to the beach. We don't find that to be very enjoyable, and we only live about 20 minutes from the beach. If we had to carry all that stuff with us every single time, we probably wouldn't go very often. So we're gonna just list a few things that we consider to be absolute essentials when you take your small children to the beach. We'll place a link with our Surviving the Beach Essentials kit in the description below.
So since we live in Florida, we are near the beach already. So I always have a beach bag prepared, and most of the time we keep it in the van. Right now it's not in the van because I'm cleaning it out, but this is what we keep in our van just in case we stop by the beach. So here's my beach bag. This is what I got going on. I'll just kind of give you a rundown of what I have here. This is our sand towel, and it helps the sand to kind of go through. It's like a blanket, so we sit on that, and that way the sand doesn't get piled up on top of us, which is nice. And then I have a bag of little toys for Vivian, and now for Pierce, because he likes toys too. And then here's a big mess down here, but I have baby powder, and then I have flip-flops, some other little toys. I have an extra diaper. It's clean, don't worry. And then I have snacks. So that's pretty much what's in my beach bag at the moment. Now we will try to give you a more in-depth version of that list. That way you can have everything in one place. And there are a couple of things that we would add as well. So we'll also talk about that.
So first, Elena and I have changed into our swimsuits, and then also we go ahead and just put all of our clothes on over top of that too, because on the way to and from the beach, you never know if you're gonna need to stop when you're traveling with kids.
And next up, we're gonna put the kids' swimsuits on them.
The kids' swimsuits have a little extra UV protection. Our recommended swimsuits for our entire family are listed in that Surviving the Beach Essentials kit that's located in the description below. All right, we're all packed up and ready to go. First, we swung by the drive-thru to grab a little food, and then we were off to the beach.
All right, Piercy, you ready to go play? He's got his little shorts on. So cute.
Usually, personally, I'm inclined to find some kind of a unique experience, something out of the way, something interesting when we go to the beach. But quite honestly, when you're traveling with toddlers and young children, all of that is out. Or at least it's not a priority. Instead, the priorities are this. Try to find some place where the parking is close to the beach because you're likely to have to go back and forth from the beach to your vehicle. And also, when you're carrying as many supplies as are necessary with small children, then you're not going to want to lug those for really far away. The next thing is that you're going to want to make sure that you find a park that has nearby restroom facilities, because trust me, you're going to have to go back and forth on a regular basis. And finally, we always highly recommend finding a park that has a playground. And if you can find a playground that is right on the beach, then bonus points for that. For now, we're gonna enjoy our dinner while Vivian plays and Pierce crawls around in the grass. And these days, he's even walking a little bit. We like this beach blanket because it lets the sand fall through without coming back up. Also, it comes with stakes to fasten the blanket to the ground. Next up, it's time to put up our beach umbrella. Now I just use Vivian's sand shovel to put sand in these pockets, and that'll hold the umbrella down. But first, you need to know about beach safety and etiquette. You should probably pick a place that's close to where there's some lifeguards on duty. They happen to be off duty at this beach right now. Never let your children run on the sand dunes. These are protected environments. And also watch out for markings for sea turtle nests. Sea turtles are endangered. Usually there will be some people who come by and mark off the area where sea turtle nests happen to be. Don't let your children play there. You want to keep the sea turtles safe. Next, also watch out for rip currents. If you're not familiar with what rip currents are, the best way that I know to describe them is that it's almost like they're like a river within the ocean and the current is going away from the shore. So if you get caught into a rip current, then you can quickly be carried out to the ocean and it can be very dangerous for you or your child. If you do happen to get caught up in a rip current, then you begin swimming parallel with the shore and the current will eventually bring you back in. Finally, you should know about the flag system. Green flags are good, clear water conditions. Yellow flags may indicate that the surf is up just a little bit. Red flags mean that it's dangerous to get into the water. Purple flags mean that there is dangerous marine life. This could be anything from jellyfish to sharks to stingrays. And just so you know, stingrays are only likely to sting you if you step on top of them, and then they will raise their barb and plant it into your skin. In order to avoid stingray stings, then do the stingray shuffle. Just shuffle your feet along the sand of the ocean floor. This will scare them away so that they won't sting you.
I know it seems like there are a lot of things you have to bring to the beach if you have children, and the truth is there are a lot of things that you need if you have children. But I'll just give you my top 3 things that no matter what, this is what I always bring when we go to the beach with our kids. The first thing is baby powder, and most people don't know about this hack, but baby powder will actually get off all the sand off of their hands, their feet. It just comes right off. It doesn't stick. So get you some baby powder.
Be prepared that somebody's gonna rub sand all over you though.
Also sunscreen, and I know most people know that's a given, but even if it's nice outside and it's not very hot, the sun is still just crazy. So you need to bring sunscreen for your kids no matter what. And the last thing I always make sure that I bring to the beach is snacks, because for some reason being on the beach makes these kids so hungry. So I make sure I always have snacks when we go to the beach. And of course there's always the given things like toys and towels and umbrellas and chairs. And blankets and extra clothes and baby wipes and diapers and juice bottles, water. The list goes on and on.
All right, I think this went well.
Yeah, I think this was one of our most uneventful beach trips, which is good.
And now it's time to pack it all up and head back home. Yay!
Wow!